And we're rolling. I gotta make sure I hold it different, or I don't know. I gotta get used to this camera. I'm gonna prop it up. So it's So here's the story of this camera. I was gonna run in the house and grab the bag of shit, but it doesn't matter. So this is my LG Optimus Optimus F3 for Virgin Mobile, of course. And this is my first impressions and my little story. I'll try to go as fast as I can. First of all, excuse me, just had a beer. Radio Shack. I did a lot of research on this phone, and before that, and I was very much considering a Samsung Galaxy Ring, but then I did a little research and found out the specs weren't that good. Like the processor was single core and it was slower. I heard some reviews saying it was kind of slow. In fact, it was like not as fast you'd expect for a processor speed it was. What else? Basically, it wasn't like a new phone. Wasn't what I was expecting of a new phone. You know, my friend just got one after mine came up missing, stolen, and yeah. So then after the research, okay, I guess I don't want that one. For $20 more, I wanted this one. So I went to Radio Shack yesterday, walked in, and found out that it was $130. Yeah, and the guy's like, well, I guess you're not. Don't feel bad. You're not the only one that walks in wanting to buy a phone that's on sale. To come find out that it's only on sale online, not in the store. So yeah. So from then, I'm like, I'm kind of pissed off and just missing my phone so bad. I just want my phone. And then the next day, or that night, no, this morning, I had a really bad stomach ache. I don't really want to go too deep into it, but horrible stomach ache, that type of stomach ache. And so I wasn't too sure I was going to be able to help my dad work. And but then I managed to go, even though I had to make a couple stops on the way. But once I finally made it to Best Buy, by stops I mean, bathroom breaks. Because, yeah. Sorry it's too much information, but it's the sad truth. So I finally got it to Best Buy, and then I walk in, I look at the rack, and then the little hook that has all those phones is empty. I'm like, oh shit, fuck. So I'm sitting there waiting patiently, and then finally a gal was sitting there, and nobody was talking to her that works there, and then I'm like, excuse me, yeah, can you help me out? I want to get a LG Optimus V, or Optimus F, and it looks like you're out. Do you have any in the back or something? And she goes, oh, yeah, give me a minute, and I'll have somebody help you out. I'm like, okay. So I'm like walking around in circles, just touching random crap, and I'm not going to go out through the whole store and then, take up too much time and then have them looking for me, and then I'll lose out on my phone. I'm just walking around in circles, basically around the whole cell phone venue, or whatever you call it, area. And finally, the guy says, are you the one that want that LG Virgin mobile phone, or Optimus something? And I go, yeah, that's me. So I get up, I get the phone, I pay him, I swipe my card to pay for the insurance, or what we call the protection plan. Even though my last phone I didn't use it, this time I will use it. Something happens. No more fucking around. Now, this is where things get stupid. I turn it on and start filling with it after, the guy says, okay, thanks for buying, la-di-da-day. He gives me a bag. And so, I'm filling with the phone, and it's giving me, all these different setup stuff. So, I don't know if it said turn off. I was just pushing random buttons to get it to go away. And I got it to go away, but it made it so every time you touch something, it would speak it out. And then instead of just touching on a button, you had to double tap. It was freaking retarded. I'm sorry if you get offended for me saying retarded, but I think that was retarded. I think retarded matches it up. Yeah. So, it took me, I don't know how long, probably at least half an hour from when I, got out and mowed the yard and got back in the truck and worked on it, filled it again, and got back out and whatever to finally figure out how. No, wait. It took me a long time, maybe at least half an hour, or if not longer. But I had to break down and get at the instructions. And finally, it read: use your 2 fingers to scroll down. Then I can access accessibility and whatever options, and disable disability options, or whatever it was. So I didn't have to double tap, or it would say everything out loud, and it would lag trying to type a number because I had to tap each number twice when I was going to try to activate it. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But then I had to activate it, and since my phone was stolen, I ceased my not my dial, but my minutes. The guy noticed that I was getting my phone activated, and it took a couple refreshes and, tweaks in the phone, but finally got it working and activated. And he says, "Oh, I noticed that your phone was at the end of its phone plan." I'm like, "Yeah, I only had 2 days left." He goes, "How about we update your? I noticed your phone was out of minutes, which I wasn't out of minutes. At the end of its lifespan, out at the end, something like that." And he gave me a full month of service. I'm like, "Really?" Because yeah, I'm like, "Sweet, thank you so much." So yeah, I got a month for free. That's pretty awesome. So now I can use that money for buying a decent case to protect this lightweight phone, and maybe some headphones, and I don't know. I want a little holder for my car so I can use a GPS and it can, stay up there and hold itself. Goose that suction cup to the windshield. But yeah, this is my camera, my phone recording this LG Optimus F3 test run. So now I'm getting used to it. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I like it. The one thing I don't like, I'm not nitpicking, but like the 3-line button, that isn't your like task manager button, like swipe to get rid of your programs. That doesn't do that. Now you hold down your home button and then you swipe. So it's a little getting used to different things, but other than that, I think I'm getting a pretty good deal for $100 for a smartphone that's dual core and is better than my last phone I spent $200 for. That was on sale. Yeah, my Virgin Mobile HTC One V. I think I spent $200 on it. I think. Maybe I spent $180. I can't remember now. Almost seems like I got it for $180. But I think it was like $240 full price, which is ridiculous because that phone is, yeah. By today's standards, it would be like $100, or it would be, I don't know. Today's standards, it's obsolete and they don't even sell it anymore. What does that say? It's 2 years old. No, it's a year and a half. But yeah, that's my story on my new phone test recording. I don't know what else to say. Other than, thanks for watching. And I don't know, let me know what phone you have and what you think is best, or something about phones. Let's just talk about phones and what apps you would recommend to download. I don't know, I'm done. How long did I record this? 8 minutes, not too bad. And we're watching an old episode of The Twilight Zone. So yeah, I hope with this phone takes good video and good pictures, because I'm looking forward to not letting it get stolen. Alright, see you next time.